Damn, Q. Baby, you did that.
Hey, y'all. Come talk tea with T. Come join my podcast and come talk some shit with me.
Go, go, go. Let's go. Go, go, go.
So today's topic is about relationships. What do you think you have to do to keep your relationship from a man and a woman's perspective?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think like from a man's perspective of it, and it's just from my experience so far, like it just takes like for a man on a account like what you can do for them, like for a female. In most cases, like trying to find a relationship right now. And experience, most of the girls right now, they just want do this, give me this, give me that, do this. Oh, can you buy me this house? Can you buy me that crib? Can you buy me this bag? Can you do that? Now,
Right.
Granted, there is females that's very valuable. Like
Yeah.
they got a bag, they got a drive,
Yeah.
and that be like one of a dozen to find. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. Like, but I want to say though, if you're not looking at it from that perspective and you just look at it like, well, I'm gonna just do everything right on my end, and if it just don't work out, then that's just what it is. I would say like, you gotta be faithful. Don't fall into the temptation of. It just seemed like whenever you get a girl, all the females just come out of nowhere. Like where was you at 2 months ago when I was scrolling through my phone?
But that's funny that you said it, because it's funny because sometimes guys, like when they down, they have women and girls that stick with them, and then when they come up and they get a couple dollars, they go fuck with bitches that was nowhere around. You know what I'm saying? Or don't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? They'll fuck over a woman that's been there for them, whether it's months, years, whatever. You feel me? You'll hold them down, you'll do whatever, and then you stick with them when they broke, and then they come up and they disappear. So sometimes it's hard. That's why I say trust. So like, what do you think it takes for a relationship? I do agree as far as women begging all the time. And that was just my topic. This is what I was just saying the other day to one of my homegirls. Like, most of these bitches selling sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, this world so fucked up. Everybody's so gone off the trend of sex, being naked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much other things to do than sell your body. And a lot of these men love that. They love these women that sell their bodies, and you know what I'm saying? They love paying for pussy, and you know what I'm saying? You know, when they got it at home, most of the men have it at home. And it's like, why do you want that when you can have that? Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it'd be hard. You know what I'm saying? But what I think it takes to keep a relationship, I think it's about loyalty. Mm-hmm. I think it's about honesty. You know what I'm saying? I think it's about leading. You know what I'm saying? Guiding. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these men, they don't know what leading and guiding is. Just like a lot of these women. A lot of these women is still childish. Just like a lot of these men is still childish.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it take a team. And if you with somebody and they bringing you down more than them lifting you up, then that's not the person for you. You know what I'm saying? Even though nobody's perfect, no relationship is perfect. You know what I'm saying? People fuck up. But I feel like to keep a relationship, you have to be a team. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then at this point in life, it's about a bag. And a lot of these men, they so gone off pussy. A lot of these bitches so gone off dick. They probably don't even got 2 cents to their fucking name. You know what I'm saying? Then they just be getting fucked for free. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They like to brag about your man, and these men like to brag about the baddest. But you can't even have the baddest bitch. You need to get yourself together. Maybe you can get up there to the level with the baddest bitch. Right, you know what I'm saying? That's these people's problem. So I do feel like women should not go into a relationship begging all the time, just like men. Men shouldn't ask for sex. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these men, all they want is sex. And they come in wanting sex. And it's like, you got to have respect. You got to have some type of moral for yourself. You got to have values. You know what I'm saying? Just because you see a man with a bag, that don't mean he good for you. Just because you see a woman with a bag, that don't mean she good for you. You know what I'm saying? People fumble all the time.
That's real.
So,
yeah. I ain't gonna hold you though. So let's talk, like you say, don't go into the situation begging. But like, as a dude, if that's what a female approach the female take, 9 times out of 10, the dude just gonna think, oh, she just another go around. Like, you
exactly.
feel me?
Yeah.
let me go ahead and get her up out of here. She want a couple dollars. I'm gonna give her
because that's the way she presented herself. That's the way these
like,
women present themselves, and they get mad when these men disrespect them. But you putting yourself out there to be disrespected. You don't gotta come outside naked, half-ass naked, ass out, see-through. You might as well come outside naked. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the point of you stepping outside with a look? You already showing everything, and then you get mad when people see you as a hoe or they value you as nothing.
Right.
You're presenting yourself as nothing. You're supposed to be beautiful. You're supposed to be a queen. I feel like you can't get a man attention with your clothes on, then you don't need a man attention with your clothes off. That's just that. You feel me? So
I ain't gonna hold you. I got an older mama, so like all that seeing them half naked, I don't even grow up seeing that. Like they talk about females that do. That's hoochie mamas in my mama term.
Exactly.
Like, you know.
And a lot of these mamas are like that. That's why I thank God every day. My mom, thank you, Lord Jesus. She is a mom. You know what I'm saying? She not like these moms that's out here trying to be in the streets and she's a grandma. You know what I'm saying? She like back in the day, grandmas. You know what I'm saying? These grandmas today, they want to be in the club with you. You know what I mean? They want to be in the club with you. You know what I'm saying? They want to be half naked too. Like, is you the grandma or is you the child? Or, you know, I'm confused. So I feel that part too. A lot of these older women, they want to be kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of these kids is messed up because their parents don't know how to be parents. They still they want to live in a young generation when your generation already passed. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be parent your kids, and people wonder why these kids are disrespectful and they out here killing, they out here doing this and out here doing that because they don't have no guidance. You don't have no guidance because your mama too busy trying to keep up with you. Your mama too busy trying to sleep with your friends and you trying to be a sugar mama, you know? So these women is crazy out here. Just like these men. These men be out here messing with, they in their 30s, they be out here messing with 16, 17, 18-year-olds. Like, what do you want with that? Yeah. I was 18. I never forget, I was 18. I was dating somebody that was 28. And back then, I never looked at like my family, my brothers and them, they didn't play that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want me talking to nobody that was older. So at the time, you know, when you young, you think you grown. You think you know it all. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Right. Baby, I have a daughter, so I look back today like, what did he want with me? Like, what did you really have to offer me? You know what I'm saying? Not saying he was bad. He was a good person. But that's here nor there. I'm just still saying, like, these men, they be wanting kids. They be wanting to fuck on these girls that's old enough to be their daughter. These girls that's not even, bitch, did you even have a period? You ain't even developing yet. You know what I'm saying? Then these girls that's not even developing, they out here wearing half shirts and half naked. These parents is teaching their kids to be hoes at an early age. And they get mad when you say it, but it's the truth. You're in 8th grade. You in 9th grade. You stop growing up so fast. You want to get your nails done at 13, 14. Like, no, sit down somewhere. I wasn't able to I got my nails done. I'm going to tell you one time. I think I was 14 and I didn't get my nails done again. So I think I was like 18. I was never too quick to like grow up when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying? I was always grown for my age, but I wasn't fast. It was a difference. You know what I'm saying? Girls was out here fucking and I was not fucking. I had friends that was fucking, but I wasn't fucking. You know what I'm saying? So, but this generation we live in today, you just have to pray for them. You have to pray for the parents. You have to pray for the people. You have to pray for these men. These men, they be out here and they want to use you. They want to mess up your credit. They want to take from you. They want to steal from you. They jealous. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to have nothing. They want to kill you when you want to leave them. You know what I'm saying? They want to turn up when you find something better. They not help you. They want to use you. They want to lay up off you. They want to take from you. No, a man is supposed to match a woman. Nowadays, these men want women to take care of them. Nobody. You shouldn't want nobody to take care of you. You should help. A man back in the day, they provided. They took care of home. These men nowadays, they complain. They complain about everything. What you got for me? What you mean what I got for you? I got a home. I have a car. I'm complete. It might not be much, but it's something better than nothing. What do you have to offer me? Right. You already here. You know what I'm saying? Or that's just like a woman being in a man's house. Stop looking for a man to take care of you. Get out and get your own bag. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I feel like when a man take care of you, that comes with some type of control in some type of way. Just like when a woman take care of a man, it's going to be some type of control because sometimes men cheat just like women cheat. So you going to feel some type of way when you sitting up here taking care of this man or this woman and they out here doing you bogus and stepping all over you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I truly feel like if you're not married, it is good to have your own. Or if you're not planning on being married, baby, I think you should just be by yourself. I do. I truly feel like people should just be by themselves nowadays and focus on themselves. If you're not where you want to be in life, you shouldn't even be focused on really a relationship. That's just the honest to God truth. And sometimes I tell myself that because I've been dealing with somebody on and off for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? My kid's father. So, which it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's no bad blood, whatever. But sometimes I have to remind myself like who I am because I've been down for so long. It's like, girl, no, snap out that shit. Get your shit together and keep it pushing, bitch. You got to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be stuck down in this relationship. You have to move around. You have to get money. You have kids. You know what I'm saying? You have to be something. You can't be something just staying in a relationship. Shit, y'all both got to become something. I don't want you taking care of me and I don't want to take care of you.
Right.
I want us both to be able to take care of each other. And this world today, they forget that. It's always one side. It's never a 50-50 today. You know, so I feel like a lot of people don't even know what it takes to keep a relationship, to be honest. And that's just how I feel. I don't feel like people know how to keep a relationship.
I don't. I ain't kept a relationship in a long ass time. I don't know how. I just said there's some things that was told to me, like you need to do this and do that. I hope the next person get all this. So, I'm
my phone's skipping.
That's true. I necessarily ain't looking for no relationship in my age group. So I don't even. The girls my age, they be crazy. I ain't gonna lie, these girls crazy as hell. Like they fun, don't get me wrong, but like they crazy as hell. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Like I seen a girl like she straight hit my cousin. She like, nigga, she like, gang, I ain't gonna lie, we got some niggas I just met at the club. They got money, woo woo, blase.
Mm-hmm.
We finna go to their crib. I'm about to send you my low, pull up on me.
Bad.
I'm like, damn, females out here getting down like this, like back growing up. I never hear like my TTs, whatever, aunties, female older cousins, like they in the streets and like nigga shit. But like nowadays, the girls is even growing up on drill shit. So I don't even think
That's true.
I don't even think they really can know how to, like you say, be in a relationship because like what they being taught,
it's the wrong stuff.
It don't consist of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So
it pulls you away from a relationship. Because in reality, nobody wants to be with somebody that's on drugs.
Males too, though. I'm gonna say males. They ain't just female.
It's vice versa.
It's both
you know,
sides.
it's vice versa. I'm never, now today I'm 28, so I'm learning that it's never one side. It's never just a woman. It's never just a man. It's both. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk, you can't just talk for one side. You have to talk for both.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people forget. They forget that it's always two sides. It's never one. But these women today, they are growing up on drugs very early. Right. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very early. And that's the sad part about it. And they're dying at a young age because they're overdosing. And these people out here giving people fentanyls because they thirsty for $1.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's messed up though, because when we was coming up as kids, they were drugs. The only way you knew what drugs was is if you seen somebody in your family, you know what I'm saying?
You wasn't allowed to be a grown-up's face though, so how you gonna see it? That was the thing in my family.
But technically though, to keep it real, technically, the only way you would know is if you know.
Right.
And not saying you taking the drugs, but I'm saying, come on now, you growing up, if you living a fast life, you know what your people doing. You know what I'm saying? But all in reality, no, we was not able to see those type of things and be around. We couldn't even be in grown people's face.
While they having conversations.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't take your ass in the room with the kids or something.
So, and I just feel like, so how do you feel about the society today? Like, as far as, the police with people killings and all that, like black people.
My whole aspect of it, first, I ain't in the position of, like, I'm not taking the position when I make this statement of like trying to change the world, save the world, but like I just feel like it started at home type shit. It started as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I ain't gonna say the music necessarily and like influencing everything, but like it'll make you curious. Like, oh, I put a switch on that bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna shoot a little faster, or I ain't gotta fight niggas no more. I can go ahead and just kill somebody I want to beef with, because that's what my favorite artist is saying.
Yeah.
And he not going to jail for it.
Right.
That's what
Yeah.
I think that's what the problem is. There's no accountability for real for major things. Like they might all they show is black folks going to jail for real, but like with real issues, like I was texting you earlier, like it's kids that's being trafficked around the city, and like nothing is being happen. But a lady called a cop. It was like Indianapolis or
I was watching the video.
She called
and I didn't like that,
and they killed her.
Oh no, you know I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. I thot you were talking about this other video, but go ahead.
She called the cops for help, and they
you talking about the lady Tonya when she was like, Jesus, what did she say? Help me, Jesus, or Lord Jesus, whatever it was. He killed her because she called on Jesus, and he shot her in the face. And I thought that was crazy. Then he tried to cover it up the whole time. His body cam was still on.
His body cam was on, correct. So it's like, I ain't gonna lie, but to get back to my initial statement, it started at home, like if as a kid. So if you're not being held accountable when you're doing little stuff as a child, when people try to say things to you and you making serious mistakes in the world, you ain't gonna know how to take it. So you gonna lash out.
That's true.
Crash out or whatever,
that's
however
true.
you want to look at it.
That's
so
true.
I feel like the upbringing is different, and that's probably why the society is because. Again, I got an older parent, so my neighbor down the street could beat my ass.
Yeah.
My friends, they say, I wish my neighbor would touch me. I'd have told my mama.
Yeah.
I told my mama she beat my ass too for why am I snitching?
Yeah.
Like what the like, you know what I'm saying? Like you my mama. I'm supposed to tell you when somebody hit me. But no, it's the point of you was wrong and you got to be held accountable.
Being disrespectful,
So accountability, I feel like it's the problem with society. Like nobody has accountability.
Yeah.
Like so
how do you feel about these kids? You know, when we was coming up, people was all about the fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, they want to bring guns to a fist fight. And nowadays, everybody want to shoot and kill. How do you feel about that? Everybody just going off of wanting to be the thug, I'm the hardest killer, I'm the best drug dealer, I'm this, I'm that. Like, how do you feel about people wanting to be so much like?
They scared. They scared to take a loss. Like this generation, I'm gonna tell you, like, cause I'm a part of it, so I understand. Like rejection, losing, and anxiety is one of the biggest things that we face. So like, if you whoop my ass, that's embarrassed. That's part of embarrassment. So now I'm embarrassed.
Right.
So I don't want to take the chance of you embarrassing me.
Right.
And then I gotta live with that. I'd rather just kill you. And speaking on them, I'd rather just go that route than, all right, I know I gotta fight this dude, and he might be 200 pounds heavier than me, but I gotta walk home this way, let's say. So I gotta get home at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And they end of the day is, I'm gonna go ahead and let this ratchet burn or something like that. Like it ain't no, I got a life and he got a family, I got a family, and if I pull this trigger, it's gonna affect them more than it's gonna affect me.
Yeah.
So
would you regret it? Would it be a regret? You know, because I think some of these people, you know, they do things and some of these people, they do things and, you know, they regret it. You know, not saying regression, but, you know, they probably like, oh, I should have thought first. You know what I'm saying? Before I just went with the feeling. It's emotions. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the real got to work on. I even tell myself that you got to work on your emotions.
Yeah.
You cannot move off emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to think. And sometimes it's hard when you're in a situation where you got to put yourself in a situation to where you got to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times, a lot of people don't want to kill people. I think they do it because, like you said, some type of fear or something in them, you know, of what they have to prove a point. I feel like a lot of people try to prove a point.
It don't, 9 times out of 10, it don't be the toughest person pulling the trigger. It be the scariest. Like they were scared. Like, let's just say, like in the movie, in the show BMF, let's give it's a perfect show example.
Okay.
The Officer Brian's son was getting picked on. Woo, woo. He didn't want to fight him. He he only felt tough when he had his comic hero shirt on. He ended up finding the gun or whatever, meeting the kid and shooting him. He was scared. He didn't do it because he was tough or he was a thug. He did it because he was scared and he didn't want to get whooped on no more. And his dad was telling him to be strong about it and teaching him how to be a man about it and keep facing your bully. But he didn't know how to face that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His emotions got the best of him versus, his rational thinking, his impulsive thinking took over.
Okay.
But to answer your original, I would regret it. I regret buying these shoes like 2 months ago because all I do is hoop in them now. I'm gonna be real. I hoop in them. I paid $225. Like,
Oh yeah, and it's like a waste.
it's a
You know what I'm
waste,
saying?
you know? So
And people go, and prime example, like people go out here and they spend thousands and thousands of dollars on some shoes that probably ain't even gonna be able to wear in a month or two. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it'd be like people be so going off material things. That's why I said with society. Society today is fucked up.
Mhm.
They so going off materialistic thing. They so going off who got the biggest bag. They so going off who got this, who got that. I just feel like everybody need to be in their own lane. And that's what's wrong with people. They don't know how to be in their own lane. They so scared and worried about the next person passing them up.
Mhm.
But you wouldn't have to worry about nobody passing you up because if you believe in God, you know you God's child, you're going to get blessed regardless. Wait in line because everybody got their turn. You know what I'm saying? And just because you see somebody else with that don't mean you can't go get it. You know what I'm saying? But then you look at people and you be like, damn, because people go rob people and they take their money that they earned, they worked hard for and successful for. You know what I'm saying? So then you look back and you be like, maybe you can't have the things that they have because if you could, you wouldn't have went to go take it. You know what I'm saying? Instead, you would have learned how to make it. You feel me? So I just think today the society we live in is messed up. These parents, they letting their kids be too grown. The police killing our black people and people don't know how to love.
And I want to touch on that, like but then sometimes, like I got a cousin that played for Michigan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we was both playing sports, work. We put the same work in. I didn't get the offers he got. He went full ride, blase split. I'm not sitting there, damn, why he get that offer? I'm putting in just as much work as him, if not more.
Yeah.
Because I'm smaller than him.
Exactly.
So I got to put in more work to even stand out, compared next to him.
Exactly.
So it's like, that's how I feel like a lot of time people ain't getting what they think they deserve or what they should have. Because sometimes that person blessing ain't your blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you ain't got it or you ain't figured out how to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes God got something over here that's going to be just as good or even better.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be humble enough to be like, okay, cool. I see he working because he just took care of my friend right there, or my cousin, or my mama, whoever it may be.
Yeah.
So let me stay keeping my faith and staying true to him and what I'm doing. I know my time coming.
Exactly.
But everybody be so, like you say, scared of the next person having more than them, being better than them.
Mm-hmm.
They'll rather knock them back down to zero to see them next to them, or even worse.
There you go.
Than to see
them.
They'll
help you lose it all, but they won't help you gain it back.
They won't help you gain nothing. So that was just to piggyback on a little bit on what you were saying. Like I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like,
and I feel like I'm learning like today to keep certain things to myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I truly do believe in when you tell people your blessings. Sometimes like what God has for you is for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that. But sometimes I feel like when you too quick to tell your blessings and when you too quick to tell people stuff, things don't work out for you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Or people pray on your downfall. People pray that you don't succeed. People pray because some people be mad because you have a better life than them.
Mm-hmm.
You can move around and do things more or quicker than them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sit back and wait. You can get up and go. You know what I'm saying? Kids. Some people be mad because they don't have nobody to keep their kids. And some people do. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes those friends and those people, they be jealous, you know what I'm saying, of your success because they have to sit back at home or they got their kids. They can't get out and move around. And you have kids, but you can get out and move around and you could do things. You know what I'm saying? You learning to get a bag. You learn not to just be at home to do nothing or work all day and slave your goddamn self. Baby, I don't work a job. You know what I'm saying? I don't, but I salute to whoever do. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with working a job at all. But it's other things to do to make money. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's so much money out here and it's so much for everybody. Like, you don't have to hate on nobody else. But I'm learning to keep things to myself because I truly feel in heart that people don't want to see you happy and they don't want to see you do good. And I feel like you have to remove yourself from those people that, oh, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Changing the subject. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, what? Asking me the same shit I just told you. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and it's period. And it's men. It's men that's jealous. You know what I'm saying? It's men that don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you succeed because they're not where you're going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They still stuck trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I got shot when I was 17 years old. And I don't really talk about it as much, you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like a hard situation for me to still talk about. But 10 years later, I'm still going through it. You know what I'm saying? As you know, I got my boot on. I drove here today. You know what I'm saying? Because this how bad God, he want me to succeed. You know what I'm saying? I probably never in a million years would thought I can get in a car and drive with my damn boot on. I've been in a boot since January. It's August going on September. You know what I'm saying? I have to learn how to walk again with the shoe. So I think that's just a blessing. But I knew I had my podcast thing today. And I didn't tell nobody but one person, maybe two. Because those two people I told, I know they love me. You know what I'm saying? They want to see me do good. And I'm not saying that it's not people that don't love me and they don't want to see me do good. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that it's okay to keep your success to yourself. You know what I'm saying? When I got shot, that knocked me back. I had to drop out of school. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been hard for me with certain things. You know, people could do things that I can't do, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I'm very humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm very humble when it comes to a lot of things. But what I'm learning is I lost so much from being down when I got shot. I feel like everything that I lost is starting to come back 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? And people don't want to see that. They want to see me still down. They want to still see me fucked up. They want to still see me going through it. But I'm not. I'm not going to be fucked up. I'm not going to be down. And I'm not going to be going through it because I'm not going to put myself in any situation anymore that's going to have me down or going through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just learning to save my money, stay focused, do what the fuck you want to do. Live life and be free. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm learning. I'm learning to live life and be free. I have 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? My son is 3. He's about to be 4. My daughter's 2. She's about to be 3. And they are very, very smart. And when I had my kids, you know, I came to Detroit. I was in a modeling agency. That's how I came to Detroit. And I was doing my thing for a minute. And when I had kids, I thought life was over for me. But life wasn't over for me. It's really just beginning. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing with my kids and I'm learning. And I just want people to know, like, just because you're a mom, that don't mean your life is over. You know what I'm saying? But what I do want these mothers to do is stop bringing all these men around your kids. Stop sleeping with everybody. Stop looking at every man because he got a bag. Stop sleeping with these men, husband. Stop. Be a woman. Be a lady. If you have to mess with another woman's man, I feel like you are insecure about yourself. You should know that you that. You should know that it's other people out there. You know what I'm saying? For you. And I feel like a lot of these women, they block their own blessings. And sometimes I have to tell myself that when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have to tell myself that, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to certain things, like you're blocking your blessings. You know what I'm saying? When you do this, when you do that. You know, I'm not out here. I don't, you know, like I said, I've been dealing with one person, you know, for a long time. So I really can't relate to a lot of things. I'm not being funny, but I can't. So whatever. But stop setting yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Focus. Stop being distracted with dick all day. And get a fucking bag. And take care of your motherfucking kids. Another thing, I'm tired of seeing y'all women out here first to death every day, all the time, and y'all kids looking a mess. And I don't talk about kids. I love kids because I have my own kids. But put your kids first. If a lot of y'all start putting y'all kids first, y'all will be blessed. My shit died, so my live didn't say, but you got it. But that's it, y'all. We about to wrap it up. This was my first, this is my first time doing my podcast. I actually had fun. I was nervous today, but next time it's gonna be better. So come back and talk with me. My thing is called Talk Tea with T. Come talk that shit with me. And thanks to my homeboy for coming through, you know what I'm saying, joining my podcast with me, because I couldn't do it without him.
Pulled me straight off work, talking about, hop on here, just talk to me. I'm all right, man.
I needed somebody, you know what I'm saying? And thank you to the Q, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I'm DJ. Y'all can follow me on the gram at djs.world. That's a W01D. So at DJ's World. Follow me on the gram, man.
And I'm Tonya. You can follow me on Instagram at the 222 topic, or you can follow me on Facebook under Tonya Millette.